What up, world? Stablish Rich coming right back at you. My next topic, I got to get into Jim Jones' interview on Angela Yee's podcast. So Jimmy pulls up the Angela Yee show called Way Up. He's sitting back with his shades on, looking comfortable like he just dropped We Fly High yesterday. He's talking about Kanye West, relax, cool. And then he slips up and exposes everything. Before we get into this, let me make this clear. I ain't no hater. I'm a black man who respects legacy, even flawed ones. But when you expose yourself on camera, when your own words do you dirty,
I ain't got no choice but to speak on.
I text and I have all the texts. That's why I'm laughing like, yo, bro, you talking about this $2 million. If I was one of these niggas of the media, I would put the whole text on with quietly and show you everything that you lied about. Like, let's not do this. We only talk through text, bro. And you didn't even know what a VIG was. It's this certain shit I'm like, yo, bro, how you make $1 billion, nigga? You don't know what a VIG is. Like, nigga, how you talking to me and you don't even know what a VIG is? Like, so it just, but we had our own back and forth. Nigga said he went to shoot the film with me. I said, cool. What? I said, I'm flying out to LA tomorrow. We can shoot the 31. That's terms where I'm from. I'll fight for 31 seconds. I'll kick your ass for 31 seconds. I'll hug you, and then I fly. He said, I got it on text. He said, no, I was just vetting. We don't have to do that.
So he texted you and said,
I will fight you. I know it's not the best. I will fight you.
I got no props for beating up Kanye. You would have just beat him up for 31 seconds.
I would have flew to LA. We'd have gotten in the room.
Can you imagine?
Boxed him up. 31 seconds. Put the clock on.
That's exactly how you would do it.
31 seconds. You heard me want to shoot the fair one? I said, cool. I showed him how it needed to be done. I showed him what you need to do. I was pulling the shit up. This is how I need to look. This everything. Bam. Laid it out for him. Blew his mind. He like, nah, you an alien. I need more. I need you. I need you to stay here. And it's the day before my album. Like, this is the cold part. The day before my album comes out, I'm there. I'm like, yo, I gotta bust a move. He like, no, we making billions off of clothes. I'm like, I have my album coming out tomorrow. I respect what you're saying, but I'm going back home because I got people that love me. I got fans that respect what I'm doing. Like, life don't stop for you, Jack. Like, what's wrong with you, all right? Like, oh, man. I'm like, bro. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, see what type of person this is. I'm out of here, but I'm like, yeah, not doing this. You heard? You just lost one. You heard? Because I'm the type of person that I would do everything I need to do for anybody. Mm-hmm. That's just how I am. But when you show me you're not willing to do anything for me, I can't fuck with you, Jack. You heard? And you knew my album was coming out. Nor did you say, oh, congratulations. Nor did you say, oh, let me post your shit up. Nor did you say anything that had to be with my album. Right. It was all about you. Because I'm all about me. You heard? Mm-hmm. I sent him a picture. It was me and him in a picture. I sent him a picture right before I left. I said, I'm trying to figure out who's the superhero and who's the villain. I'm going to catch you later. You heard? Just like that. I need the PDF.
Well, now I see why. Yeah.
Bro, I've created my own technology with Amazon. You think I don't know how to do a PDF?
Oh,
you heard?
Okay.
Like, you see, I know how to engineer my own sessions. You see me build computers by myself, right?
That was Quarantine Studios?
Yeah, of course I know how to do a PDF, but you're not going to steal the sauce. That's another thing. A lot of these kids, they have it, but they don't have the sauce. You might got the packaging, but you don't got the sauce to sell. You heard?
Now, Jim says Ye gave him an opportunity. He took him to Japan, gave him access to fashion, to culture, and to creation. But then Ye gets back to America and starts asking questions. He says Jim ain't sent him PDF for designs that he asked for. A PDF, y'all, a file. Something you send in a group chat at 9 a.m. half asleep. And instead of just saying, hey, I'll send it to you, bro, Jim hits him with an attitude. He starts acting like Ye is trying to steal from him.
Hold on, wait a minute.
This is the same man who gave you the platform, gave you the exposure to make $2 million.
Is this the motherfucking thing? Wait.
And now when he asks you for some designs for his own brand, you clutching the pearls like he a thief.
Come on, dog.
Bro, that's not a partner. That's paranoia. That's ego. That's insecurity dressed up as independence. Then he says Kanye texted him, I'll fight you. Then Jim said, cool, I'm flying to LA and we can shoot the 31. Now let's hold up for a minute. That's some real Harlem energy. You fight for 31 seconds, then hug it out and go get some Jamaican food like it never happened. I get it. Then he says Ye folded and says he was just venting. And Jim, he laughs it off like it's just Ye being Ye. But if you really respected Ye, if you truly value that man's genius, why throw the shade? Why the jokes about him needing normal people around? Why paint yourself as the only sane one in the room when you was just benefiting from his platform? Now here's where Jimmy really exposes himself. He says the PDF was about fashion. He wanted me to design his whole spring line. So that tells me you knew how to do it. You just chose not to. You ain't say you couldn't. You said Ye was trying to steal from you and you wasn't having it. So now we got to ask, was Kanye tripping? Or was he calling out a man who got greedy after he got a bag off him. Because Jim Jones never denied that he made $2 million. He just tried to shift the narrative to,
He wanted too much.
nah, bro, the man invested in you, and he ain't asked for your soul. He asked for a file, a vision, a collaboration. But your energy, that told a story. You treated Ye like he was the op, not an ally. Look, man, I ain't saying Jim Jones is evil. What I'm saying is he lost, caught between the man he wants to be and the one he refuses to outgrow. And in this Kanye story, he revealed more about himself than he ever meant to. Sometimes when you try to clown somebody else, you trip over your own truth. So nah, Ye ain't crazy for feeling betrayed. He was just looking for respect. And if you help a man make millions, the least he could give you is a damn PDF. I mean, damn. But that's just my opinion. What's yours? Like, comment, subscribe, establish rich. I'll be back with another one. Peace.